Known for singing in the R&B group Prophet Jones, and now he's stepping back into the spotlight. Baltimore native Katie McNair is joining us to talk about his new book that is available tomorrow. 9:21, you're watching Fox 45. Good day, Baltimore. Cleaning. Oh, a good Thanksgiving, and it continues on this Black Friday. We've got a gift idea for you, but there's a big story behind this. He traveled the world as a Motown recording artist in the group Prophet Jones, and now Clarence Katie McNair is out with a new book detailing his experiences, and it wasn't all glitz and glamour. He also opens up about dealing with anxiety. Katie is joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Born and raised in Baltimore, first of all, we have to start there because it's
Yes.
always nice when we see our Baltimore folks going to do big things.
Yes. It was a long journey,
Yeah.
going from being on Motown Records to actually getting this book out.
Okay, so talk about how the Motown part started. How did you get involved with the group?
Actually, my mother was my manager.
Okay.
And I grew up in East Baltimore. So me and my mother would run around the city doing talent shows and just trying to meet the right people. And then we met Stacey Lattisal's brother, and then the rest was history. We ended up getting signed. They brought us to New York City. We signed management with Overbrook, Will Smith's management company, and the rest was history.
And how long were you doing that and in that lifestyle, which everybody would think, oh, that's a glamorous, fun lifestyle?
I was signed for about 6 years.
Okay.
Yep, 6 years, because we first signed with Interscope Records, and then after the Interscope deal collapsed, we went to Motown Records, and then that's when we released the album.
It's got to be fun to do what you feel like you were, born to do, the singing and that kind of thing. Wasn't all fun, though.
No. The problem was, in the beginning, me and my mother, we wanted to get out there.
Okay.
She was my manager, but the issue was we weren't really prepared for success. And a lot of artists, a lot of talent, a lot of people, they work so hard to get somewhere. And then when they get there, you're not even prepared. You don't know the business. You don't know that you need a mentor. You don't even understand what's going on. So when things collapse, it hits you hard.
And you talk about that in the book, and that's going to be a help for a lot of people.
Yes.
Because you talk about anxiety and panic attacks.
Yes. After we lost our deal in 2002, by 2003, 4, I started having extreme anxiety. I started having panic attacks. I mean, it was so rough to the point where I couldn't eat. I had taken advantage of my whole entire body. And it was a journey, just the whole shock of being on television. We had just did a Jamie Foxx bait movie soundtrack. We was just on Soul Train and all of these things. And I'm thinking like, oh, my life is going to be great. And then, boom, everything just kind of got pulled from under our feet.
So you talk about how to deal with that, because you look great today.
Thank you.
So you talk
Appreciate
about
it.
how you deal with that in the book, and that's going to help somebody.
Yeah, basically what I had to do when we had that fall, I came face to face with myself. I was forced to work on myself. And one of the lessons that I really loved, that I learned, was sometimes in life things don't always go the way that you want them to go, but they usually go the way that's best for you in the long haul. Okay. Had these things not happened to me, I would have never came face to face with myself, and I would have probably never worked on myself so much. So in my book, I talk about working on yourself. And for the new year, I think that this book will be a really good gift to put people in the right mind frame so that they can turn their attention to themselves.
Okay, give it one more try. Where can people find your book?
Barnes & Noble's online, and of course, Amazon.
Everything is on Amazon.
Everything's on Amazon.
It's going to be a bestseller if you can get it on Amazon.
You. Yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.